Welcome back, everybody, to the MBG podcast. My name is Rhett, and it is just going to be me today. Hopefully, just for this episode, maybe more, but Samantha will be busy, so I'm gonna be the captain of the ship, and hopefully, I won't run it straight into an iceberg. Oh god, that'd be terrible. Is it too early to make Titanic jokes? Anyways, I gotta stop doing that. I'm laughing through my nose. I'm exhaling. I think I'm just pitying myself. But since it is still October, we're gonna keep this spook train, keep it going. And with that, I could go into more in depth about the stories I told. Or do I want to talk about spooky stuff? Or maybe you could just call it story time. Just story time with Rhett. So yeah, let's do that. But before that, I do have to address something. Sam and I took the week off, and it wasn't because of burnout or anything else. I just had really bad luck with scheduling, recording with guests, and just not making ends meet schedule-wise with people and ourselves. Because, god damn, I had no idea how busy. I think it's because the midterms. This is like midterm season, which for you college kids too, along with myself, this is when everybody's cramming, studying. No one's really out doing much, except for myself and a lot of the slackers I hang out with. But Sam's been particularly busy. I can vouch for it. And so I told her, hey, how about I try giving the solo episode a shot? Because I'm a big fan of those people do podcasts, but specifically comedians. Most comedians who do podcasts, they do it by themselves. And I'm wondering, that must be hard. But then again, you just know they love chatting with themselves. And I figured, you know what? I could probably do that. I mean, when I'm home alone, I like to crack myself up sometimes. So I'm hoping it translates well to other people without sounding like a creep. But anyways, Rhett, what did Rhett do? So there are a couple movies that were out. There's It and, God, specifically these two, It and Joker, that I missed. I never got to see. It has already been out of the theaters, It Chapter 2. And Joker, I don't even know if we're going to see it. I'm going to miss 2 clown movies in a row. That is disgraceful. How dare me? But I don't know why it's been so hard for me and Sam to go to the theaters. I think it has something to do with this big transition right now. Maybe specifically for Sam, the transition into adulting. I mean, she's younger than me, and fuck, she's already doing shit like talking about credit cards and what's a credit score and all this shit. I'm sure most of you guys are too. All my old friends are way more farther into the adulting than me, because I decided to go to school, and so I'll be just a little bit behind. Y'all already got jobs, houses, maybe wives, maybe kids. Maybe kids with wives. I don't know. But goddamn, it's aging. It's like every 5 years, you just hit this moment of reflection. And I had the same thing when I was 15. I felt the same way when I was 11, and there's a specific time when I was 11 that haunts me, because it hurts so much to think about. Back when I was 11, I think I had a midlife crisis, like before I even knew what a midlife crisis was, or before I even hit it. Like, I was talking to my future self and just got really depressed. But I remember really clearly, vividly, when I was 11 years old, I was in my parents' bedroom and they have this big ass mirror there. And I stood in front of the mirror and I told, I looked straight at myself, and I didn't say it out loud, because usually when you think these things, it sounds like dialogue, but in my head 11-year-old me said, if I blink right now, who knows how many years will just pass by. And since I remember that memory so vividly, it felt like just a blink of an eye. I stood in the mirror and said, I will blink right now, and I opened them, I'll be 30. And I was like, holy shit. It was depressing that I had such a dark, realist thought as a kid, that I'm gonna age fast and time's gonna go by. But right now, it won't. It's like right now it won't, but it's depressing. I need to switch it up. But yeah, time flies. I got friends married, I got friends with houses, friends already working on their 401k, shit like that. Me. Yeah, I got, get back to work. You need to get ready, Mrs. You gotta get married. But I mean, ready. Why'd you say Mrs.? You
said Mrs.
You gotta get married. You just gaslit me. You gaslit me so hard. Go.
I just said that you got me.
No, you said Mrs. and I said you gotta get married.
You said Mrs. So I was like Mrs.
Okay, go shower.
I love you.
Love you too. Go, get out of here. Get ready. God damn, that threw me off. I was okay. But I do appreciate the change of tone now. So let's move on to a better topic. So we took the week off. Guess I was supposed to have a good friend of mine on, and goddamn, we couldn't. I don't want to make it sound like it's completely the time's fault or scheduling. Mostly is because since my parents are visiting, it's really hard to get any recording done, because I live in a pretty small condo, and it is just too loud. Like the walls, it's all cement, but they're pretty inconsiderably noisy. When they be watching their TV shows and screaming or watching Netflix. And I was like, I remember one time we tried recording, we had to scrap it because I told them, I said, Mom, Dad, Samantha and I would be recording. I said, okay, yeah, don't mind us. And they had to watch a horror movie. So every 10 minutes I hear my mom go, ah! Screaming. I was like, fuck. So Sam and I would just look at each other. It's because it's October, and I feel like my family here might be the only Filipino family that really likes Halloween, or at least acknowledges it, because here they have, I think, the equivalent of Day of the Dead, but that's not till November. It's like the first week of November. So I was like, fuck, what? Show October some love. Well, this is a Halloween household. But yeah, so Sam and I looked at each other and we decided we had to scrap this episode. There's too many moments where my mom's screaming, and they're during points in a conversation where I can't just edit it out, because then we'll lose context or we'll lose a word that's like, fuck, it's gonna sound real choppy, it's gonna sound bad. So the scheduling conflict was because of schedule, mostly my parents visiting. I'm sorry, Mom and Dad, I love you, but yeah, it's hard to do any recording, and there's too many people here, because easily we could just record at my place, but my friend was being nice. He said, hey, we can record at my girlfriend's place, not many people are there during the day. I said, yeah, sure, but there's just been because there'd be some days where there'd be too many people at her place, and it'd be hard to record there, and it was a nightmare. So me and Sam just decided, let's just take the week off and just start recording on the weekend and just try to get back up to pace. And I think what I might do, maybe with even this episode, but no, I have to post this now because I brought up Halloween October, so this has to go up now. But I think I'm gonna have at least one backup episode in case a guest doesn't follow through, and because I don't want to be fucked. I don't want to have not have an upload or record last minute, because recording last minute, Sam and I, we had to do that once, and it was just a shit show. Because normally we like to sit down, have a hot cocoa and have our little notebooks out and list down possible things we can talk about. Like, she could talk about what she did today or I did. But now shit, today is even different for me. I don't really have much on my cell phone. As far as topics, I would check Twitter, but there is nothing really there. All I see here on my Twitter is politics, Japanese porn, and food and memes. Yeah, there ain't much else to really talk about there. There's been a lot of Snapchat thoughts though in here. I mean, you got to make a living somehow, but because I remember, I'm pretty sure most of you remember too, the back in the day when some, I don't know what to call them, but some incels were going out raiding a bunch of women's Snapchats or anything, reporting them to the IRS for making all that money and not paying their taxes. And I think it was like, I don't remember, it was called like the Thought Apocalypse or something, but there was this moment, I don't remember if it was last year or 2 years ago, where a bunch of angry incels were going around reporting Snapchat girls or e-girls for not paying their taxes they made from thirsty boys. So there's that. Politics wise, I don't really like getting into politics. I don't want to alienate you guys. So, I mean, everyone. I'll chat. I did meet some interesting people, especially some with a lot of people with not opposing views, but definitely different views. And we would chat at the bar for like hours. I remember chatting with a lesbian couple, mostly about social issues. Talking about how things are here, and then I would bring in my knowledge of how it is in the U.S. But I know it's way different than what I see, because I haven't been keeping up. But I'm hoping when I start having some friends of mine from there, maybe they can keep me up to date. But goddamn, politics is depressing. You don't want to talk about that. And this is chill. What I talk about, it might be good, it might be not. See what I did there? Get it? Might be good. That is actually why we named this. Sorry, it's gonna go all over the place. I'm going training wheels free. I don't have my list of to talks about, and this is gonna be shooting the shit. Relax. But when Sam and I conceptualized this podcast and the things we wanted to do, is we named it Might Be Good, or the Might Be Good podcast, because it's a little blunt. It's true. It might be good, it might not. There's some episodes that we had fun with, and there's some episodes where you can tell clearly we were exhausted and we had to reach a deadline. I don't know why we set deadlines, but we wanted to keep something that and something that we know will be there. No matter what, whether you like us or not, there's just it's there. There will be an episode, 2 episodes a week. and it just feels nice. It feels good having a schedule. I just hope we didn't hold ourselves to too high of a standard, because oh boy, I remember it was my idea. So it was my idea to do 2 podcasts a week, because I feel like starting off, I think once a week it's gonna be way too hard to be relevant, but it still kind of is now. We're so early. This is like what, the 8th episode, and I feel so bad, because I've done nothing but spam and try to promote this. I actually had to watch videos on how to promote, because I felt bad doing it, and it made me think, am I doing this wrong? And I was doing it really wrong. The biggest tip I learned was, you're promoting to not just people, but you're not promoting to numbers. You're promoting to people. In my case, my friends, and I'm making it sound way too corporate. Like, oh, check out our the new episode of our podcast. But what do you say? How do I gotta pitch it. I gotta pitch it so it sounds like I'm saying it and not my account manager. So I apologize, my friends and family, for sounding like a damn bot while trying to promote the podcast. But it's hard. It's being irrelevant kind of scares me, but at the same time, the sudden fame, that scares me too. Because, all right, here we go. Today's climate, in today's social climate, I know there are gonna be some people to dig up some old shit for me. Like, I probably won't care less. I'm not like a public figure, but it'd suck. I'm not gonna lie, it would suck. But God, thank God I deleted my old Facebook and MySpace. I used to be such a fucking edgelord, and god damn, that shit would not fly. I don't think I said anything dumb or racist, but questionable stuff about dead babies probably. But no, it's gone. I hope it's I don't know, it could be archived. I don't know what they did with MySpace. I don't know if some freak out there probably archived every single account in the world, but I doubt it. But yeah, the fame scares me, and at the same time, I'm scared that I'm just doing all this for nothing. I hope not, but I still find a lot of joy and fun doing this, especially with Samantha. She's a wonderful gal, great host, great girlfriend.
The most amazing person in the world. I'm kidding.
Get out of here. Get ready. So this episode will probably be short, because Sam and I will be going out on a double date with some good friends of ours. We're going to karaoke. Woohoo! Actually, we might vlog it. Sam! Sam!
What?
You want to vlog the karaoke?
Oh, sure.
Charge your camera battery.
Let's charge.
Okay, there we go. We might, because Sam runs a vlog, and material's material. This is we're going karaoke with some friends, double date. Woo! That's vlog material.
Still haven't posted anything.
She still hasn't posted a single episode yet.
It all went to the trash.
Get ready. I don't want to make our friends wait. But yeah, so she recorded an episode, and it was decent. It was just the typical get ready with me kind of vlog. And she just, I don't know, she trashed it, but I feel like she now she understands now what she's kind of aiming for, and I'm proud of her. My YouTube channel, the music stuff, it's still there, right? Not much has been going on now, because I've been too busy at school to write music, and most of the time I'm writing music for classes, and obviously I don't put as much effort as I would if I were uploading it. So most of my time is just going to that, because I have a class where you gotta like make a 1 to 2 minute song like every other week, and goddamn, that just drains me, because I have to conserve my creative juices. I don't try too hard when it comes to school work, like music writing wise, composing wise, because I don't want to give them like, you know, give them straight from my creative tap. They can have the city water. Not these juices. But I'll get back on it. I'll start writing soon. I think I feel disencouraged lately because I don't own a guitar anymore. So most of my most recent work was just all MIDI keyboards. Just did a beat with a keyboard. I wrote it in a Starbucks. I didn't do it just to be cool, but I went there with Sam because there was this promo going on at Starbucks where from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. they'll have like a frappe of the week, and it will be half price for their largest size. And me and Sam showed up 2 hours early. So in those 2 hours, you know, she had work to do too on the side, but I had nothing. So I was like, fuck. So I pulled out my laptop and I started, just made a chord progression and just went for it. I wonder if I could find it here. Let me play it. I wonder if it'll sound good if I just play it through the speaker. But yeah, here it is. Here's my Starbucks waiting for the frappe beat. Yeah. That's it. It was just a simple chord progression with a bass line and drums, and I just had it loop because I love looping, droning kind of music. I think that's why I named my my solo project Cloud Loop. Cloud, for most of the times my head is just in the clouds, like I don't know what the fuck, I'm just chilling up there. And loop for I like repetitiveness, I like droning, I like all that. And I remember when I started, I wasn't sure what I wanted to be. I didn't know if I wanted to do shoegaze or math rock, but you know, I just said whatever, fuck it. You know, I don't like my genre to be assumed. I don't like when people assume my genre. I'm what you call genre neutral. There you go. That's a new buzzword for you kids. Genre neutral. Hope I don't get in trouble for that. Did you assume my genre? Bro, did you assume my genre? What, you think because I'm Asian I'll do this genre? Fuck you, bro. I'm genre neutral. I'll fuck with it all. I'll fuck your music. I'll fuck your music. I'll fuck your music, bro. I don't have a taste. Well, I do have a taste, but I don't know. When I write, like let's say back in the day, high school to post high school, I did a lot of metal with my band and solo. And I have this kind of like this rule where if I'm gonna be writing metal, I'm just gonna listen to pop or indie music or whatever, anything but metal. And when I write my current stuff, my fucking insert indie genre here, I just listen to metal and it's my favorite time. That's why I like writing this kind of music, because I can just after that I can just blast my favorite death metal or any of it. God damn, there's so many subgenres and people get so anal about it. But yeah, I'm a metalhead at heart. But I love writing everything, and going to school for music really made me more accepting of writing. Not listening. I listen to a lot of genres, but being able to write and experiment, explore other genres. And fuck, I'm not gonna lie, but music school really kind of ruined music for me too, because I became such a snob, like, to myself. I don't go around telling people you listen to shit, but I am a snob to myself when it comes to writing music or just listening to music. Like, oh geez, this guy is just basically using canon and D major that song. And fuck, I heard this Maroon 5 song Sam showed me, and I said, you know, that's just that canon song, and it's just fucking rerouted and shit. But yeah, I see things. I see the shortcuts. I could see when an artist is being lazy, or but luckily it didn't take away the magic. It gave me a few extra headaches. But goddamn, I still enjoy music so much. And yeah, that's my music moment with Rhett. Yeah, talk about that. Hopefully when I have my drummer on, my good friend Alir, who is my drummer for our band back in high school. I think we started sophomore. So we had the idea of starting a band when I was a freshman, but I don't think we followed through with it until sophomore year. Like, it was just okay, cool, nice to meet you, and that was it. You know, I met the guy, and then eventually, you know, we hit it back up. I think my sophomore year, my second year of high school. And goddamn, I'm not gonna touch too much on that, because I would like to have him on to fill in the blanks and, you know, talk about the band days with him. But yeah, we did metal in high school, of course, you know. But y'all are cringing. Yeah, I remember, because everyone remembers that one metal band in their high school that sucked. But hopefully that wasn't us. I hope we were in the one of the better ones. But yeah, all music scenes the music scenes, no matter where you live, they're either really supportive or really toxic. But goddamn, yeah. Anyway, sorry, that subject's for another day. So I'm gonna end the music stuff there. Writing, all that. Maybe I can keep talking about how I write music, but I feel like I'm gonna talk about it again. Fuck. Okay, no. We'll move on. Yep, still October, so it's still Spooktober. I'm hoping I want to go to a haunted house again. I think that'd be fun, but I know Sam won't agree to that. I guess she's really sensitive to paranormal stuff, you know. And shoot, I don't want to get possessed or anything, if that's real. But you know, I don't want her to have nightmares. I mean, she already talks in her sleep and shit, all that. I don't need her having night terrors, because that's gonna wake me up and shit. Oh, it'd suck. Because I already told you about the man with the knife, and that scared the shit out of me. And if you don't want to listen back, so the man with the knife is, okay, so I heard from other friends here that a way you could tell if someone is like spirit sensitive or sensitive to the paranormal is that they sleepwalk or sleep talk abnormally amount. And even at her age, it's abnormal. Like, you're not supposed to sleepwalk or sleep talk past the age of what, adolescence, maybe teens. I think just adolescence. I don't think you're supposed to sleepwalk or sleep talk past then. But Sam still has a problem with sleepwalking, sleep talking, and I'm wondering, either it's, you know, too much brain activity or stress from work, or maybe she's haunted. But one time, she was napping, and then I was laying next to her. I was just playing games, and she rolls over to me, and she just slams her hand over my mouth. So it's covering my mouth, and she looks at me with her eyes shut, and she's like, "Shh." I'm like, "The fuck's going on?" And she was like, "Be quiet." I'm like, "What?" "Shh. The knife man's here." I'm like, "What the fuck?" And goddamn, hold on, let me just message my friends. We're gonna go out to karaoke with them, and they're wondering what's taking so long. They have no idea I'm recording a podcast episode right now. Hold on, I'll tell them, yeah, Sam and I are good. Sam's still getting ready. Sorry, she took a shit. She took a shit. That's why it took so long. I hope they don't listen to this. That's why it's taking long. Is that proper podcasting etiquette? Is it okay if I send text while I'm doing this? It's taking so long. I mean, I hope you guys aren't holding me up to high standards. But yeah, so I'm doing the podcast now because we're gonna go out tonight. Sam had to do work and she has to get ready. Because we're going double date. We're going karaoke, all that shit. Get drunk. I'm sure we'll have video of it. If we do, I'm hoping Sam follows through and she'll put it on her channel. So I don't know. You could check it out on there. It's. I don't know. I guess it's. I like to do this too, but I like to see. You know, if I'm talking about shit, it'd be nice to kind of see, kind of. We might film it sometime, eventually, if we get either an office room or a setup. Because, goddamn, if there's a camera in here right now, I would be so embarrassed. Because I'm laying on my bed right now. I'm laying on the bed, you know, it's very just stretch, relax. And I have a bunk bed in my condo. And you know, bunk beds, if you're laying under, you know, it's got the bars going across. So my microphone, it has its own little stand, and there's like a gap or a hole, whatever, going through the stand. So what I do is I shove a ruler, a metal ruler, through the gap of the microphone stand, and I perpendiculate the ruler so it holds itself through the bars of the bed, if that makes sense. So my bunk bed's holding my mic. It's hanging upside down, and I am just laying on the bed talking to you guys, you fellas, you ladies, whatever you identify as. I chat to all people. No discrimination here. Sam's in the shower. People are waiting on us, and I'm talking to you guys because you know what? I like to utilize my time. If Sam's gonna get ready, fine. I'll record podcasts. It's gonna take your ass 1 hour to get ready anyway, so that's plenty of time. That's a whole hour. See, gentlemen, your lady's getting ready. Find something to do, you know? Get ready for church. It takes an hour. I don't know, fucking do something. Go build a fucking treehouse. Build a birdhouse. There's some. See, instead of wasting all the energy just nagging at your girl, your wife, your significant other, your partner, of getting ready, just do something productive. Record a podcast. I don't know. Work on taxes. But yeah, so I'm utilizing this time to do a solo episode. And where are we at right now? All right, 30 minutes. Not too bad. I made it 30 minutes straight, just talking to myself. But you know what? It's not that bad. I think at first. Honestly though, you guys don't know this, but I did do one take. I only made it to 20 minutes before I was like, fuck, this is terrible. This is embarrassing. I need to purge this attempt. So before this one here, I did attempt my first attempt at doing the solo. I did 20 minutes before I realized that it was just a complete shit show that even I noticed. I noticed at 10 minutes that this was horrible. So I think at the 20-minute mark, I just threw the towel and was like, you know what? I'm just going to restart it. I'll talk about other things. Maybe I'll talk about the things that worked at this time before it went bad. And that's how it went. Thank God, the power of editing, the power of restarting. It's great. You can't do it in life, but tell you what, you can restart the podcast as many times as you want. Full control. So, Halloween's coming up. And goddamn, I'm so excited. So, our friends and Sam and I were trying to plot something. We don't want to do trick-or-treating because goddamn, it's too hot to wear a costume. And God, the irony too. So in Alaska, Halloween sucked because it would, around that time in October, it would be below zero no matter every fucking year. I don't know when it started. I think it started when all this climate change was happening, but I don't remember it. Yeah, it just, all of a sudden, since high school, it would just go below zero during Halloween. So everyone would just be dressed up as some kind of thing wrapped up in snow gear. So you didn't really have to put that much effort. You just get a mask and wear your fucking snowsuit because goddamn it is cold. But now here I am, I moved and I'm bitching still. Like, now it's too hot. I don't want to wear a fucking costume. So what we might do is, I think we might just go get an Airbnb and just get a place and maybe just party. Maybe wear costumes. I don't know. Maybe I'll have Sam put makeup on me, put on a dress and suck dick. I don't know. Well, I'll dress up maybe. But I think it's just we just want to celebrate, you know. And, you know, maybe we'll dress up, but I know we're going to try to find a place with a pool. My friends want a pool. I just want a barbecue pit. Because there's nothing I love more than cracking open, God, my English is getting bad. Cracking open some cold ones and grilling some meat. God damn, I love cooking. And I love cooking when I'm drunk. Especially. I think my close friends can vouch for that. But I love, I'm usually the head chef when it comes to partying. My specialty is drunk stroganoff. There's no alcohol. Oh, there is alcohol in the recipe. Well, technically it's wine, but it's because I'm drunk and I'm cooking stroganoff. Potato salads. That's another one of my specialties. Oh God. Yeah, I think I feel like it's coming to an end. How can I do this for an hour? But since this is the first time, I'm not gonna really set myself to an hour. If I'm gonna throw in the towel, I'm gonna throw in the towel. And hopefully the next time, you know, you get better. Because this podcasting stuff's still very new to us. But it's something that I've wanted to do for a while. Sam just really wants to vlog and stuff. And I said, I can do podcasts and we just talk, we can hang out. Some people enjoy it, you know, especially, you know, my friends that maybe at work, it's nice to listen to while you're at work because it's like the only thing you can listen to and not really have to listen. You can tune in and out whenever you want. So I like that. It's just white noise. If you need white noise, hit me up. You're doing something. You don't have to be in the house. Just play it. Play it for your dog. Woof woof. I can talk to him. All right. I can't really end it on a hypothetical. But let's see. Do I have any closing remarks? I think I've enjoyed myself. It's peaceful. I don't feel as pressured as I should for doing this. Yeah, I can see this as being fun. So maybe next time, if you're ever, if it's ever just me again, that means that it's probably from the reserve. Because I think I'm put in charge of if anything goes wrong or our guest doesn't follow through or we can't get an episode out, then I feel bad because you guys are just gonna have to listen to me. Oh, God, do I want to end it here? I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can. No, maybe. No, I didn't really do much this week. I just went to the bar and shit. So maybe after this karaoke shit in another week, I can have way more stuff to talk about. So until then, this has been Rhett. And just Rhett. Just me. Thank you all for listening to the Might Be Good podcast. Our Spotify link will be in the description below. And down there, you'll see Sam's photography stuff, I think her Instagram or whatever she linked, and then her vlog channel, which is yet to have any content, but it will, just a little patience, and definitely there will be our karaoke session, hopefully. And below hers, I'm all the way at the bottom, little chivalry, I'll let her go first. But down at the very bottom, you'll find my music project stuff, my Facebook pages, and my YouTube. And it'll be a while before I'm on Spotify. Right now, it's not really worth it. So yeah, thank you all for listening. Bye bye.